It's got everything. It's got 1/4 inch draw length adjustments. It's got 3 let-off adjustments. This bow is action-packed and filled with features. Let's check them. Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Mfjj here with PodiumArcher.com, looking at the Hoyt Alpha AX3 29. Man, can we get more creative than that, please? Like, can we just call it a word? Like, please. Like, the verbiage and stuff, like, I'm not going to remember that 5 years from now and get that right. It's going to get confused with something else. It's probably going to be my only complaint in this video. This system is awesome. XTS tuning, limb tuning system, moves the limbs in and out on the top and the bottom to change the wheeling and change the tiller, changing the knock height. I'm not going to get into the in-depth in how this works. We have a whole nother video on that you can go watch. I encourage you to go watch that video to learn what this system is. However, it might be the most ingenious tuning system I've ever seen. I think it's awesome. Apparently, bitching for years about Hoyt not having a tune system finally worked. Fantastic. Thank you, Hoyt. I appreciate it. So for that, I want everybody watching right now to pause this video and go over to Hoyt.com and find your dealer locator and go buy it from them. Don't buy it from me. Buy it from them. They need you. You need them. It's a relationship you need to support. I only want online business. I don't want to steal business from dealers. Okay, please. And honestly, even the small stuff, even stuff I do carry online that you can buy, don't buy it from me. We need the dealers to survive if this is going to be a thriving business in the long run. So please, please, please go support your local dealer. If you're going to buy it online, and only if you're going to buy it online, PodiumArcher.com for all those archery needs. $99 and up is free shipping, and coupon code MFJJ may save you a little money. Dealers, I have a dealer portal. You can buy from me on resale. I'm trying to send these guys to you. If you got a little fill-in, maybe give me a shot. And I'm willing to bet you I'm closer than everybody else that you're getting your little fill-ins from. And our free shipping is at $99, just like the regular retail guys. Just so you know, we ship every day with 24 hours or less, not counting the weekends. So thank you for listening. I appreciate that. This bow is awesome. All right, 29.5 axle to axle, 6 3/8 inch brace height, 4.4 pounds on aluminum bow, 26 to 30 inch draw length, 340 feet per second. Available in 50-pound peak, 60-pound peak, 65-pound peak, 70-pound peak, 75-pound peak, and 80-pound peak weights. $1399.99 is your in-store price. It has everything integrated outside of maybe a little hangy thing or a wrist sling thing, like low-profile quippers, limb legs, or ghost sticks, whatever you want to call them, lower stabilizer mount, upper stabilizer mount holes. Like, it's got everything. It's got 1/4 inch draw length adjustments. It's got 3 let-off adjustments. This bow is action-packed and filled with features. Let's check them. 29.5, looking pretty spot on. How's that look? All right, nice. Let's check our brace height, 6 3/8. Once again, can use a short stick. Right on there. All right, sound good to you? Yeah, it's like I didn't choose this live. 26 1/4 looks like.
Breakfast, and then by the time that's done, I just like gobble something up and go.
Reflex looks like 1 7/8. Dancing between 4.5 and 4.6. This thing ain't an ounce over 4.4. See, that's 2/10. Always is. So that's good there. Let's check some other stuff. It's like 30 1/4 again. It's almost like they planned it that way. Looks like the loadout point's 31. It's pretty nice. Okay, so hopefully this will do it. We are trying to look for an Alpha AX3 29 from Hoyt, 340 feet a second, 70 pounds, 30 inches, 350 grain arrow. Here we go. 337, 335, so 336 average there. 336. She's smoking. 330. So up to 337 average now. 336. So we'll go back down to 336. Let's try some 450s. Final 336. 298. 299. 299. 299 final. Coming up with the Ranch Fairy approved 650 grain adult arrows. It's 253 still. 252. So we'll go with the 252 average on that. Now I'll reset this at 29 inches so you can get an inch by inch adjustment speed average so you know how much to slow the bow down for your draw length. All right, 450 grain arrows, 29 inches to get you the length variance on this $1,400 bow. Now, I know not everybody can afford a $1,400 bow. For that reason, we've created a used trade-in bow program and certified pre-owned bows. There wasn't really a safe place online to buy one from, so I thought I'd create one because I felt like there was a need, especially with the prices of bows going up as much as they are. So go to the bow drop-down menu on the home page, click bows, and then click use bows, and you can surf our used bow inventory as well as the trade-in program and what we will give you for your used bow. It's pretty cut and dry, pretty simple, and shops out there, if you're trying to offload some of your old inventory, you can trade them into us too for credit at podiumarcher.com. And we have a dealer portal. I think I mentioned that. Here we go. $290. $290. Still give you a $290. Now we're going to set this bow down to 65 pounds so we can get you what we call the realistic arrow speed, T-bone approved. 65 pounds, 29 inches, 450 grain arrow. It's what we want the manufacturers to start advertising or promoting on their products somewhere. It's a realistic speed that the average guy is actually going to produce because it's the most common configuration that an adult male uses today. Please do it. All right, now we have our 65 pounds, 29 inches, 450 grain realistic arrow speed. $280. Hey, have I mentioned to you that 60% of you are not subscribed that are watching this right now? The least you can do is subscribe, for God's sakes. And if we hit 100,000 subs by the end of the year, where it's possible, it'd be a stretch, but it's possible, coupon code MFJJ will be worth 15% in the month of January if we get to 100K. Just subscribe. You're going to get a deal. $278. What was the other one? $280? Yeah. So $279. $279. That's your realistic arrow speed. Now we'll do a little decibel reading for you.
81.5. 80.5.
Well, 81 it is. Let's put her in the Torquematic 5000, see what that does for you, and then we'll get you some mathing. Torquematic. Okay, here we go. Torquematic 5000. We need to pivot that just a skosh. Like there. Okay, here we go. 4.1. 4.1. 4.1. Looks like I'm a consistent puller on this one. Have a little bit of variance on this one over the 33 that we did. This is showing an 11 feet speed loss per inch. I'd probably recheck that personally. That sounds like a lot. Now, granted, we did go from max cam position to an inch down, and then the other one went from an inch down to 2 inches down, so that could be where the variance is lying, but either way, I'd check up on that because the other one was 8, so I would probably try to shoot at your draw length just to be positive. But That's an 11-foot speed loss per inch. Realistic arrow speed of 279 feet a second, which is still smoking. And the IBO speed test at 336, which is only 4 feet slow. Speed and weight are numerics over here, so it can be different. 336. So we got 12. Physical weight was 4.4. So that's going to be a 5. Tunability. This is one of the most unique tuning systems I've ever seen, and I have to commend Hoyt after years of me bashing the crap that they didn't have a tuning system to come out with what might be the best tuning system. And what I have said in years past when it comes to Hoyt, they might not be the first person to make a technology, but they will make sure that the technology is perfected before they put it on their bow. So hats off to you guys. Thank you. Here's a 13 for you. Integrations and features. Tons of stuff integrated in here. About the only thing it doesn't do is put like a little hook on it like some of the other brands are doing for pulling it up a tree, that sort of thing. But it's got low profile quiver. It's got go stick, limb leg options. It's got integrated front mount, pick mount, the whole bit. Stabilizer position mount, and a really nice V-bar attachment system that's really light. Like out of all the ones out there, it's the lightest one, which is pretty cool. But I'll give you an 8 because I can't give you a 10 because that would be perfect, means no improvements. And there are a couple other integrated features that other brands have that you don't. So I'll give you an 8. Honesty. Now, draw length a little long. Everything else solid. Like really, really solid. I'm going to give you a 13 for honesty. If your draw length was right at 30, I'd give you a 14, and I can't give you a 15 because it's impossible to be perfect because there are some variances no matter what. I guess if you nailed everything, maybe I would. Feel. I think the feel of this bow is absolutely awesome. I've always really liked the feel of a Hoyt, and it's pretty damn dead in the hand. Its volume of noise is pretty small. The whole design of a bow is really great. I'll give you a 9. Design, once again, heavily engineered, pretty freaking awesome. The I-beam construction riser is a really cool design. It does negatively affect the physical weight. You're going to end up with a heavier bow, but it is a solid bow. Incredibly solid design. We'll give you a 9 there. Value, $13.99. You've got your... I'm going to give you a 4 for value because honestly, I think it's fair, and I think you're getting a lot for the money, but it's not like the steal of the century sort of thing. Sound, once again, at 81. We may go back and re-edit this once we get through all of them because right now, we don't have one in the 70s yet. We haven't tested Matthews. That was in the 70s last year, and I want to say one other one was in the 70s. So we're going to give you a 3. We may change that to a 4 depending on what we see everybody else come out with at the end of the year, trying to be fair. Appeal. This bow is super appealing. There are really no negatives to it in my mind. I mean, I guess you can say it's a little heavy if you want a light bow, but if you want a light bow, buy the carbon one. They make one of those, and they are more expensive. So appeal, I'm going to give you a 4. Let's see what we get. 12, 17, 20, 30, 38, 51, 60, 69, 73, 76, 80. Yeah, 80. 80. I got to be honest, guys, when I first set up these scoring systems, I thought this is the highest score we're probably ever going to see on it because it's hard to match everything. The way this is set up is if you benefit yourself in one way, you're probably going to negatively affect yourself somewhere else. And I thought this is about as high as you were ever going to get. My hat's off to you, Hoyt. You've really pulled it out. Pretty awesome configuration and everything. Tunability, you name it. Just comment down below on why you hate this bow, because I sure don't.